right here. Um, so I sat down several times this week uh, to write something to say tonight, and it never came. And so I really had no idea what's about to come out of my mouth. Um, but what I have come to own, what I've come to respect, what I've come to appreciate and honor is that I know the spirit of the Creator lives in me. And I have been blessed and I am grateful that I have the opportunity to channel the spirit that lives in me, to be a model. And members of 2015, listen to me, to be a model for all of us. Because just like it lives in me, it lives in you. And those of us who are told our entire lives by a system, by a society, sometimes those who are supposed to love and take care of us the most, that we are not enough. And you've heard me say this. We are told by the world time and time again, especially when you are poor and black or brown, or you have a funny last name, or you have an accent, or you don't speak English too good or at all, or who you love may not be who somebody wants you to love, or how you pray, or how you identify yourself. All of us who have been told that we are not enough, or we should be different, know that the Spirit lives in you and you are enough and you are great and you are beautiful just the way you are. So I really want to dance. If you couldn't tell, I want to laugh. I want to hug my friends. I want to drink a little bit, not too much. So I'm not going to be up here long. I really just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for embracing me. Thank you for making me know that I am enough just the way that I am. Thank you for accepting and honoring my crazy. Thank you for allowing me to lead and to be a part of the fabric of this beautiful community that is California. Thank you. And so I'm not going to call a lot of names because I'll never be able to call all of them. And then y'all be looking at me sideways. But I want to honor and thank first the members and leaders of SEIU Local 2015. From the very first trip in the RV up and down the state of California, in the communities we visited that very first summer together. Teresa, right, I said I'm not gonna call names, but so many of you all, you know who you are. You were in those rooms during that first trip across the state, and you taught me about your communities. You taught me about being a caregiver. You taught me about how to love this place. Thank you for that. And never, ever stop being you. 2015, never, ever stop being the union that will be a model for all of us. And during a week where I have been embarrassed by the labor movement, a week that I have been embarrassed by the labor movement. My feelings hurt, y'all. 2015, never ever stop being a model for all of us about what a union can and should be. We come together. It is not always pretty. We don't always get it right. It's kind of loud when we all talking at the same time. But you all strive each and every day to honor our differences, to hold each other. My oppression means something to you, and your oppression means something to me. And together we strive to make this world a better place and be a model for a 21st century labor union that centers poor women of color. And you will lead us to a place called justice in this country for all of us. Thank you, 2015. I want to honor and thank and congratulate the next president of SEIU Local 2015, Arnulfo de la Cruz. You already know, brother, a phone call away. I love you. To the next executive vice president of SEIU Local 2015, Ms. Carmen Roberts. The very first home care worker elected to be an executive vice president in our union. There is absolutely nothing you can't do, Ms. Carmen. Absolutely nothing. And to the next first vice president for home care in our union, Blanca Carillas. Congratulations, Blanca. You have led this union for 29 years. From those church basements and backyards where when home care workers, right, nobody thought it was possible. And today you all are the biggest, baddest, bestest labor organization in the state of California. And Blanca, don't ever let anybody tell you what you can't do because of what language you do or don't speak. You are enough just the way you are. And of course, to my other partners in crime, Kimmy Vaughn and Derek Smith. Thank you for showing me and teaching me every day what humble servant leadership is all about. Thank you. And for being my friend. Thank you. To Ms. Butler, who snuck on in here. Thank you, LaFonza, for continuing to ask. Thank you for continuing to ask, no matter how many times I said no, until I said yes. And look at us now. To Jennifer Bush, the next Chief of Staff of SEIU Local 2015. To my girl, Faith Colbreth. Yup. Take that all in. Take it all in, y'all. Because guess what? If I'm rocking, she rolling. And of course, the entire staff of SEIU 2015. Thank you for all you do every single day for this organization. Mary Kay Henry, thank you for the challenge you issued me way back in 2008 when you told me don't ever let anybody put me in a box. Thank you. And thank you for challenging me to step up and be a partner with you. I am so ready and excited for this journey and to learn everything you have to teach me. Thank you. To all of the rest of my SEIU fam, and again, I'm not going to call names. You heard Mary Kay call them. Thank you all for being here to support me tonight. We are one big ass, dysfunctional, powerful, amazing family, and it is my honor to lead our fight to bring about a world where all of us cannot just survive and thrive. Thank you all so very much for your brother and your sisterhood. Tia. Um, every single day, every single day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Man, you got it. You got this, right? You absolutely have this. California don't even know. To all of our community partners and labor partners in the room, to a special thank you to my Coco fam, Alberto and Aurea and Leslie. You all, they embraced me in a way that I never thought was possible. And Jim Manja isn't here, but Mario Chavez is here, and my St. John's family, thank you all so much. And Pastor Eddie, I love you dearly. Please keep praying for me. God knows I need it. Everyone who spoke here tonight, all of the elected, thank you all for being here. Thank you, every single one of you who cast a vote for AB 257. Thank you. And I'll never, ever forget which ones of you didn't. Yeah, that was shade. It was shade. To Rusty and Mark and my California Democratic and Los Angeles Democratic Party friends, thank you so much for being here. But I really, really do just want to say thank you. It has been a hard week for all of us, not just in LA, not just in California. It's been a hard week for all of us across this country. And my feelings was hurt, right? Deeply, deeply hurt. And I want to apologize on behalf of the labor movement for not being who you all expect us to be. But it was also a week that I have recommitted myself to my leadership, recommitted myself to being a labor leader who leads with purpose, to build a movement for all of us, to not leave any worker behind, no matter what they look like, no matter what language they speak, no matter what job they do. There should not be one man, woman, child, no matter how you identify, that if you get up and you go to work and you work hard, you should be able to put a roof over your head and take care of your family. I want to be a part of building and leading and amassing the power to create that labor movement. The labor movement that centers women and men like the members of SEIU Local 2015, that builds a labor movement around those who were told that their jobs weren't the job that deserved to be a middle class job, right? I call bullshit. I want to be a part of a labor movement that is about ending poverty in our country for all workers. I want to build a 21st century labor movement at Mary Kay Henry's side that is designed for 21st century workers in a 21st century economy to solve 21st century problems. That's what I'm going to Washington, D.C. to do. And I'm going having learned the lessons and been able to fly here in California. I may have grown my wings in Chicago, but I flew all over the state of California. And I want to leave you with this. My other South Side girl, Shaka Khan, and you heard the song. And I at our 2015 board meeting, a couple of months ago, the song played, and I have been dancing and grooving to Shaka Khan my whole life. But I listened to the lyrics for the first time, and it has been on my spirit ever since. And so 2015, LA, California, ain't nobody captured effortlessly. That's the way it was. Happened so naturally. I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. And now we're flying through the stars. Got a feeling most would treasure, and a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody makes me feel the way that you do. I'll hold you in my heart forever. Thank you.